What's up guys, half a day from Guam. My name is Robert John from Alchemyspearfishing. Today I'm going to show you how to hunt dogtooth tuna. Dogtooth tuna are one of the most prized fish in spearfishing, mostly because of their brute strength and the challenges that come with landing them. When targeting dogtooth tuna, you'll need a very strong, powerful gun that can send an 8 to 10 millimeter shaft connected to cable for shooting line on a breakaway system. This is a hot rod spear gun that shoots an 8 millimeter shaft. I rig it up for breakaway and attach it to two of these bad boys right here. This is a 120 liter evolved diving float. At 66 feet, this bad boy right here generates 100 pounds of lift. So first and foremost, you're going to need to find them. Finding dogtooth can be pretty tricky. You need to understand the moons, tides, current, and the temperature of the places that you're hunting. Dogtooth are more commonly found on underwater volcanoes, seamounts, places we call banks, and places where the current creates an upwell of nutrients from the cooler and deeper water. Once you find them, there are a couple techniques you can use to hunt them. First, and my favorite technique, would be the disposable drop flasher. I call it the disposable drop flasher because what I do is I take a whole mackerel and I drop it just like I would drop a throw flasher and let it sink, and I watch it, and if you're lucky, you'll see this. The second technique we use is called the phone a friend technique. With this technique, what you want to do is shoot a nice sized rainbow or maybe a smaller dogtooth and let it dangle if there's not too many sharks around. And all that action that it's creating will attract the dogtooth tuna, oftentimes a bigger one, and your partner can go down and get a shot off on it. Lastly, I think the most reliable technique would just be the good old-fashioned chum and flashers. Oftentimes when you have your flashers hanging down at 30 to 40 feet in the right spot and you're chumming up a storm, that's when a big dogtooth will swim up to the flashers and check out what's going on. Take your shot, you do not want to take a Hail Mary shot. Hail Mary shots, often the shaft doesn't go all the way through or it ends up landing in a bad place on the fish. So for dogtooth, your target area on the fish would be through the head and out of the gill plate, or through the shoulder of the fish and out of the gill plate, or anywhere where it will exit on a hard part of the fish. They're so strong they will rip themselves to pieces. I've seen dogtooth where they've been shot in the middle of their body and they rip themselves in half lengthwise just to get away. I usually tell my buddies, or I tell the people that I'm guiding, that once you get close enough, once you feel like you're close enough, just get a little bit closer and then take your shot. Now once you've taken a shot on a dogtooth, this is where teamwork really comes into play. It's important to remember that in shallow water, the dogtooth can easily get down to the bottom and wreck all your gear and get away. So you're going to want to have a teammate that's already pulling on the line and trying to keep that doggie off the bottom as much as possible. Also, after you've taken the shot, 90% of the time it's going to attract sharks. Now, once you start getting the doggie closer to you, you're going to want to have a teammate that swims down with another gun and pokes away at the sharks. Try to keep them and fend them off of the fish. Then once you get the doggie into your arms, hold it tight, dispatch it, scream, and give your partner a good high five, because without them, you probably wouldn't have landed it. Once you get your doggy home and on a table and you're done filleting it, it can be prepared in a lot of different ways. My personal favorite is poke and tacos. Tacos are really good. Remember to share the story with the people that you share your fish with, and always share the stoke. Thank you for watching. I'm Robert John from Alchemy Spearfishing. Dive safe and with people you can trust.